Welcome, Capricorn Aquarius, to your June Astrodice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys. Let's see what's going on with you, my friends. Best message coming in. Let's move this up just a little bit. There we go. Best message coming in for June. We have the fifth house coming out, talking about that love, romance, things that you create with Saturn. A lot of people are getting Saturn this month with Sagittarius energy. Lots of Saturn. Very interesting. So the part of you that accepts the challenge to gain the wisdom, I have a lot of people are accepting this challenge to gain the wisdom over here. Okay, going straight into Sagittarius energy. The energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. And going straight into that fifth house where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, best messages coming out, please, for the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Going straight to the beginning of the month. The part of you that accepts the challenge to gain the wisdom through the fifth house. Interesting. So what is going on here? It does feel like, okay, there's a little bit of weakness going on. Could be dealing with a Leo, some kind of fire sign, guys. But it does feel like you see this weakness within the situation. The challenge in itself that you're trying to gain the wisdom from is definitely a little weak. Not feeling as courageous as you should at the very beginning of the month. Or they are just definitely weak, right? Whatever it is in the fifth house, it's weakened for sure. Wanting to nurture this situation, the three, having the imprints coming out over here saying, but I know that there is some kind of abundance that can be had. Really trying, and I feel it's a kind of a power struggle. That's what I'm feeling. Think about it. If you're feeling weakened over here, but you really want to be abundant, you really want the prosperity, you know things can have the churn around, then that is definitely a power struggle. So feeling like you are in a power struggle to gain the wisdom that you need to know in the fifth house. Yep, trying not to allow the temptation to take over. So definitely, there it is, power. It's definitely a power struggle. This is trying to get past any kind of personal beliefs that maybe someone has given you. There could be, I don't know why I want to say that, but for some of you, it could be that someone is definitely trying to come back to you, trying to ask for forgiveness for the situation within a romantic situation, but it feels like there is a power struggle within yourself because you have to gain the wisdom to understand, do they really mean so? Are they being truthful? Is this really going to work? Take it how it recognizes, how it, resonates for you, because you do see this big power struggle. The temptation is the devil, which causes power as well and struggle as well. It's its own power struggle. So it does feel, yeah, that this is where it's like, you know what? I'm not sure what it is, but I really want to nurture this situation. I really want to be prosperous with this, gain the abundance, do the things that needs to be done, having the overall, yep. Compassion. It does feel like somebody is coming back to you, trying to comfort you, trying to give you compassion. It does feel like you are kind of in the healing area, but you're trying to use as much as your intuition as possible because you do care about the situation, but they definitely have you in some kind of personal belief. I do believe that either they're bringing their personal beliefs to you, trying to tell you exactly how it is, and that's where the power struggle is going, or you're trying to use your own intuition and personal beliefs to say, I see what's going on within the situation, but I have to actually gain the wisdom to understand. So really having your intuition, really trying to pop up, really trying to look deep within this cup and say, what is it that you really want from me? What is it that is really going on? Right? If you really care for me, why are you doing this? Right? Absolutely, it could be within it. It's definitely within the love relationship. It is definitely talking about that romance, any kind of relationship that you have. It feels like you are trying to be, trying to be at mercy of the situation, trying to trust your gut instinct, trying to build that intuition up. To say, you know what, but I really do see or trust in that, that intuition that you have. There is some forgiveness though, so it does feel like this person really wants your forgiveness, but I felt like that in the very beginning. Somebody wants your forgiveness. Someone's putting you in a power struggle because they want you to see, I want you to forgive me, but you're saying, I'm not sure. Could be a family member who has done this, right? But we're also talking about the romantic area of your life. So the family member could be your spouse, your husband, your wife, or someone who wants to be there, or someone who is, you know, very close to becoming your husband, your wife. You see them as, it could be a long-term relationship that you're seeing over here, right? But it's kind of crazy because I see the contribution over here, and you know, it's almost like they're contributing to your personal belief. They're contributing to your fears, to your anxieties. You want me to forgive you, but why are you causing all of this? They were what caused it. If they're asking for forgiveness, but yet they're still doing the same things, that would be contributing to what you believe. Well, you tell me you want me to forgive you, but yet you're so weak, and it feels like almost to the point too, maybe their forgiveness is weak. Come at me stronger. Make me believe that you really want this. Take it how it resonates, but I'm telling you, no matter what, there's some kind of weakness within the situation. Could even be weakness in where you're caring. Maybe you literally love them, but right now I just don't really care. I just want to figure out how to get this done and over with, right? In the mid-month, you do have partnerships and alliances. This is definitely on that romantic area. And it could be, you know, trying to create some fun, trying to create, you know, something. Okay, and finding the balance. Ooh. So with the partnerships and alliances, definitely going to start finding the balance for the prosperity begins. So it looks like, hey, well, you know what? We're coming back together. Just a little bit. At least I'm getting the inner wisdom to the situation. You're finding the balance of what is going on, right? If they're contributing to the negative feelings and you're not really sure about the situation, it does feel like whatever's going on will definitely come to light. So let's see. Partnerships and alliances in the mid-month. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the mid-month. Yeah, the partnerships and alliances over here is talking about bringing in the courage to the situation. So you do feel like there is more courage that's blooming over here and feeling a little more determined and more joyful than you did in the beginning of the month. Really feeling like the relationship is coming back together. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely stabilizing itself. Kind of watching this, taking control of where you need to take control of the situation, and feeling like with the prosperity begins that they're actually wanting to build teamwork with you. So really feeling like, you know what, we're building this back up together. Wherever you were, whatever was going on in the beginning of the month, they wanted that forgiveness. And it does feel like even through all the power struggle and everything, right? It feels like you wanted to nurture the situation, try to trust the situation, right? Little hard to do so, but it does feel like you are going to give out that second chance. So it does feel like, you know what, let's learn something, let's collaborate together, let's talk, let's have this opportunity to do what we need to do to fix this situation, right? Having the intentions, building new intentions at the end of the month, getting out of the fear-based situations. Wow, no more anxieties, no more of that, and I like that, right? And now having the desire. So any fears or any worries that you had at the beginning of the month, because of the conversations and the things that are going on in the mid-month, it's definitely finding that you guys can really work back together and build something. And you know what? Being truthful about the situation. So where they accepts the challenge to gain the wisdom is unlearning that we can actually have a conversation and actually talk to each other. Absolutely. So over here, it's like building new intentions, knowing where we're going with the solar plexus. We can build things. Yes, the fruits of our labor. Actually traveling in the right decision. Traveling in the right direction for the right decisions. Excuse me. Because it does feel like you do have the rewards that are coming toward you when it comes to this relationship. Right? There it is again. Right choices. Making the right choices. Not feeling like you're in an empath anymore, not feeling like I'm stuck and I can't go anywhere. I'm not at the impasse. I don't have to do this. There's no more confusion. I got this. No more worry, no more confusion about this relationship, right? So whatever you guys were fighting about, whatever happened in the past, right? It's like we got together, we figured it out, and the challenge, yes, leads to the 10 of Cups. I love it. So you're saying, you know what, now we can actually work together, get through this because there's more contentment. Having the conversation that is needed was the best thing you guys could do. So they definitely want to come back around, ask for forgiveness, even though you're not sure in the beginning of the month, like, should I trust this? Right? But it does say that they were ambitious enough, right, to want to have this conversation. They were said, you know what, I thought about it. I made the decisions. I know what I want to offer. I know there's opportunities for us to fix this situation, and I want this. You are my love, and I want to do this. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. Beautiful reading, my friends. Until next time. Peace.